Hi and welcome back to the Soul Shift channel. Last time I spoke about my view on manifestation, and today I will continue to talk about my journey. There are so many parts that I have found to be so important once they have been realized. Every little step I have taken has turned out to be extremely valuable in the end. I think that is the whole point, to be honest. I could never have changed everything in one big act. It is a process where every step, every action I take, and every single day is a small piece of the puzzle that is my life. But with that said, most of those steps are fantastic. So it's not like I have no joy in the meantime. Quite the opposite. It is great. I have also noticed how many times I have thought, now I have come so far, there is no more to learn, change, or develop. But I'm always wrong. A few weeks later, I realize, oh, there was another part of my life that had to be dealt with or changed. And I grow even further. Personal growth is such a fundamental part of everything we do. And I believe that it benefits everyone and everything if we allow ourselves the time we need to grow. By everyone and everything, I mean our families, friends, employers, neighbors, and perhaps most importantly of all, ourselves. I'm constantly talking about my path, and that is key because it has been the most fundamental part of this journey. I wouldn't have been able to get this far if I hadn't followed my path, the one that is aligned with the path of my soul. That is why it has been so important to look inward instead of trying to find solution to my feeling of being lost in the world around me. I have mentioned it before, even though it was back then extremely hard, it was necessary to realize that the stone lies in my own pocket. All the answers to my problems are hidden within me. With that said, this search is not something that unfolds overnight. It takes time. And one little piece falls into place after another. The key has been to allow it to take time and to be patient, which has been a challenge in so many ways. Now, at this point, it is easy to say that time is crucial, but when you are in the middle of the process, I really wanted, and still want, things to move faster. But I have noticed that timing is just as important as the result itself. Timing is always something that unfolds gradually and is almost impossible to understand from the beginning. Personal growth is also about the whole picture. It is about finding my path, nourishing the body I live in, and connecting with all the energies around me. Somehow, all of those parts needs to work together and be taken care of in one way or another. So the groundwork is more than just increasing the frequency of my mind. It is also about being kind to my body and to everything else around me. What amazes me is that all of this is so much easier now than it has ever been before. Even exercising is slowly becoming a natural part of my life. And I actually believe that I will be able to maintain these routines, something I never believed before. And I believe this is happening because I am aligned. I am on the path that is meant to be for me. But if someone had asked me 3 years ago, so what do you think you will be doing in 3 years from now? I wouldn't even have been able to dream that my life would look the way it does today. I wouldn't have known, because back then I could only see what I wanted my days to include and the things I enjoyed doing. I didn't even know that each step I took was part of a bigger picture that would slowly become a very beautiful painting, which today has become my daily life. Thanks for today. Take care and enjoy. Bye bye.